Am I any more focused on the Word of God?
No.
Am I focused on receiving what God is bringing into my mind right now? Am I focused on getting what God has for me to receive?
No, sir. Help me, Jesus.
Or did I just miss it? Because the adversary is now, you just missed the word. You just missed the word. And guess what? I'm waiting outside the door of the sanctuary. I'm going to wait on the other side till the moment you step out. I'm that monkey on your back until the next infilling. But then we get prepared for it. Because now that light affliction, which is working for us, is now going to beat down on my back a little harder. It's going to try to take me out. So if that light affliction can get me to the point where I'm not going to go to Sunday school next week. Oh, my feelings have been hurt. I got church hurt, and you know church hurt will mess us up. Church hurt takes us away from the church and tears our body down. Once we deal with church hurt, our soul is in danger. We don't realize that I'm walking a shallow line because the man of God is trying to teach me, but the adversary who was sitting right next to that row got in, and I wasn't prepared because I missed the word. And I have responsibility. I have accountability for it. I didn't receive what God was teaching me at the moment.
Amen.
That light affliction has now just jumped on your back. And now, church hurt. Now, I don't love my neighbor. That's right. Now, who they think they are?
Amen.
I don't know who they think they are. I can do this better than they can. Let me take over. It's not new, church. It's not new. The same spirit has been around trying to get into the church back when they were the way. That's right. Back when they were the way, because he snuck on in and had a few brothers thinking, oh, they're taking care of your wife better than they're taking care of my wife. Somebody better say something. That's right. It's in the Word. You don't believe it? Look it up. That's right. That's what this is about. Teaching, receiving more of God. He said in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Okay? Now, when God was in the beginning, that means His very Word was in the beginning. That means the Word that I need to know. How do I get closer to God? How do I develop a relationship with God? How do I get more of Him?
The Word.
Hey, it's not hard to figure. Amen. It's all right. So that means rather than running on out trying to join the choir, running on out trying to join this program, trying to join that program, I need to stay focused and receiving more of God. Lord, instruct me. Lord, guide me. Lord, don't let my affliction take me on the wrong path. Lord, I'm getting a little weak, Father. Guide me on. Lord, I need you right now. Situations coming through my life. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's in the Word. Lord, I need you to pray.
Hallelujah.
God. Yes, Lord.
Word.
Ooh, my Lord. There you go. When we look at these words, when we look at this, and yes, we're digging on into that 17th verse. But that 18th verse also gives us the answer. While we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. That means it's temporary. It's not your past into heaven. It's just right here. You mess around trying to hold on to earth, heaven's going to pass on by. Because it ain't got to rain on you. Amen?
That's right.
Keep on going. You have to desire to make heaven your earth. Let earth go. But those things, they're temporary. But the things which are sin, come on now. The things which are not sin.
Amen.
Not sin. Not sin. I don't see it, but I know my God can do it. I don't have it, but I know my God will provide it. I may not know where it's coming from, but my God will bring it on through. I just don't know, but my God will.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Sounds like faith.
Glory to God.
Yes.
He knows. Because it's not up to my understanding. It's not what I can rationalize. It's not what I can make up with my own mind.
Hallelujah.
Sounds like faith. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
Matter of fact, rewind on that thing real quick. While we look not at the things which are seen.
See?
The
All
word
right.
look in the Greek is scopio. Scopio means to focus one's eye.
All right.
Can we all focus one's eye on the Lord? Can we all come in
One
this
accord.
house on one accord?
All right.
Can we all come with God being our very life?
Amen.
Can we come in walking in this house and saying, today I'm going to get my Jesus. I'm not going to let anything back me away. I'm not going to let anything hold me back. I'm going to get my Jesus. I'm going to get what he has for me. I'm going to receive that anointing. I'm going to receive that blessing.
Hallelujah.
Jesus, help us, Lord.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Help us, Jesus.
Sometimes, church, we're human. All of us are very human. We're born in the sin. Some theologians I know say, I'm not born in the sin. No, I can't receive that. I don't know what you're reading, but I'm going to need to depart from you right now. Okay, I got to go somewhere else. Watch who you're keeping your company with.
Amen.
That affliction comes in many shapes, forms, and fashions. That affliction may come in that handbag that, you know what? The youth, the older saints, I'm going to wait till I'm blessed with it. Understand? Now, the older saints aren't going to put their wishes, their desires into earthen treasures, though, are they? The younger believers, if they're hanging around that deleterious or that bad influence, might get it on their mind to steal it. That's right. Might get it on their mind to just, nobody's looking. Let me get that temporary pleasure.
Amen.
Now I got a bag like everybody else's bag. Now I got a bag so I can show it off and I can walk around the community with my brand new bag on and everybody can look at me. And we don't realize everybody's looking at me going to hell. All right. There's not a question about it. That's where my destination is when I make that choice. We have the opportunity to get right with God. We have an opportunity to turn around. But do we take that opportunity?
My Lord.
Oh, we keep on trying to get by, church. Lord. Our light affliction. The Lord allowed me to find a church home. The Lord allowed me to receive training and education, go through the schools, and then the Lord brought me to my pastor to continue on receiving, much like Paul did before it was time to go on out.
Amen.
Matter of fact, thank you, Lord. Matter of fact, I believe the Lord told Ananias when he was referencing Paul, go get that brother. Yes. I need to show him the things that he's going to suffer.
Yes.
Suffer for my name's sake. Not for his own will.
All right.
For my will.
All right.
How many of us can say it? Lord, I'm going to suffer for you.
Help me, Jesus. Amen.
Oh, ouch. It's the reality of where we have to have our minds set up too. When he said, Kirkland, you're going to go on out to Alaska. You said if you make a way, I'll go. Well, I made a way, so you got to go.
Lord have mercy.
But Lord.
Amen.
but
Amen. By me.
Lord.
Lord, Alaska. Alaska, Lord. And not just old, nice, comfortable city Alaska that everybody gets to go see the tours of. You go, you take the nice little cruise, you see the glaciers. And no, I'm sending you to real bush, Alaska.
Lord,
35 miles above the Arctic Circle.
Amen.
I'm going to send you to the top of the world, my son, because that's literally where we are. I'm going to send you to a land that you didn't realize has earthquakes. I'm going to send you to a land that has volcanic activity. I'm going to send you to a land with sub-zero temperatures. Right now, the Lord has delivered me from the coldest day being minus 46 degrees. And I learned a lesson that day, stepped outside, skinned sun one time. Lord, learned lesson. Came back These are my people, Elder Kirkland. These are my people, and I need you to forget all about your comfort.
Amen.
Forget about your comfort and do what I called you to do. To each and every one of us, he's telling us, forget about our comfort. The reason why he says forget about your comfort, that affliction disrupts my comfort.
Amen.
I'm no longer comfortable if I'm going through affliction. I'm no longer comfortable if I'm having to struggle. I'm no longer comfortable, pardon me, y'all. Pardon me, y'all. I know it's not appropriate here, but woo, Lord. He's like, son, I brought you through it, so it's all right. Just hold on to it.
Bless them, Lord.
I realize as he allows me to share with the people there and allows me to survive and live on him, I kid you not, church, I've never in my life, 46 years coming this Friday, have never been through an earthquake until last year. I have never felt a building shaking to the point where it was waving to the left and the right. I've never been to the point of feeling totally hopeless and there was nothing I can do about it. I can't shoot an email. I can't make a phone call. There is nothing but accept, Lord, please help me. Whatever your will is, I have to accept it. And it showed me I'm scared because I can say whatever your will is, but really I'm scared because I don't know what it's going to be at that time. I know I'm going to be with you, but if I'm not with you, I got to make sure I get with you right now. I'm going to pray, Lord, my affliction is going, my life is shocking, my world is rocking, but Lord, I trust you. Lord, deliver me, Lord. Lord, you are my God. Lord, you are awesome. Lord, you are my provider. Lord, you are my keeper. Lord, you are my everything. And right now, no, whatever my affliction is, whatever my struggle is, whatever my problem is, I know it's working out because you are working it out for me, Lord. So, Lord, have your way in me.
Oh, you're good.
Lord, building was shaking, building going side to side, waiting for it to fall. No, it's coming down.
Lord Jesus.
Lord answered that prayer right then and there.
Yes, it will.
Amen.
Won't he do it?
Largest earthquake had.
Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
Yeah, Lord, yeah, Lord. Largest earthquake had in Alaska. Largest earthquake 7.2. My God.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's all over. I got to get off bed. Ooh, ain't nobody do like Jesus. Because I know he's my friend.
Amen.
I know he's my friend.
Yes,
I know he's my friend. What he did one more time.
Amen. That's right.
He's just doing it because he's my friend.
My God.
Hallelujah.
No matter what the struggle, no matter what the situation is, no matter what the hardship may look like, we got Lord Jesus on our side. And all we have to know is that we have access. Don't walk defeated. You are not a defeated people. You are a chosen
Hallelujah.
people. You're a royal people. You're a child of the Most High God.
Amen.
So you've got to walk around. Think it yourself. I'm mighty in Jesus' name. I'm mighty in Jesus' name. I'm mighty in Jesus' name. Devil, you can send your afflictions. You can send your afflictions.
Amen.
But it's just for a moment. Because my God is eternal. My God is forever. My God is everything. He is that all in all.
My everything.
Hallelujah.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
Glory. Glory. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Does salt lose its flavor? Are we the salt of the earth?
Amen.
Yes. Amen. So that means if we are the salt of the earth, salt hangs around. I can give my own testimony. Salt hung around with me to the point that said, Kirk, you got high blood pressure. We're going to take you out. Salt hung around and said, you got high blood pressure, son. So guess what? We're going to have you deal with something that will kill the average African-American male. He's coming down now. Your blood pressure is going to stay too high. Your heart is going to become too weak. And sooner or later, you're just going to fall off. And we won't know you anymore. As a matter of fact, in Kotzebue, I realize what God is doing. Because as I speak with the elders of the community, and they do have honor for their elders, they believe wholeheartedly in honoring their elders. You will not catch an honor or a tata. That's grandmother or grandfather. You will not catch an honor or tata walking around struggling, having to carry bags. But there is history in the community of their youth seeing shadows walking around town. Shadows. So you're dealing in spiritual warfare. That's not no question. Spiritual warfare is real. I have talked with people who tell me,
Amen.
Kirk, There's one hanging in my closet. He's not doing anything to me. He's just standing there watching me. He's not doing anything to me. So you've got spiritual situations going on. And as I was receiving, as I'm hearing, I'm like, Lord, cover me. Lord, cover me from what I'm hearing. I'm not going to receive this affliction from anywhere.
Amen.
I'm not going to receive it in the name of Jesus. I'm not going to receive it in the name of Jesus. The adversary said, no, you want to speak that? You want to speak it? Let me try it, son. I was in my home, all by myself, in my closet, and that spirit showed up. He said, guess what? It's just you here, all by yourself. Nobody cares if you live, or nobody cares if you die. I can kill you right now, and you can be in this closet, and all they will find is your corpse. I stayed on that floor praying until God told me to get on up.
Of course, yes,
Okay?
Lord.
There was nothing. My God protected me.
Amen.
I love the song, the blood of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
Amen.
The blood of Jesus.
Yes, Lord.
He delivered me from that time. He's delivered again and
Amen.
again and again from the cold, the heat, volcano, the sickness, the pain.
All right,
anything.
all of that.
God continues to keep.
Hallelujah.
God has so blessed.
Hallelujah.
He allows redeemed. He allows redeemed. My God allows redeemed to exist in Kotzebue, Alaska. Matter of fact, it exists in the entire region on the radio already. God allows 8,500 Eskimos to hear the word of God weekly.
Praise the Lord.
This is the blessing of God. So he realized if we want, just want, taking the stand on the step.
Amen.
Taking the stand. Forget about your own comfort.
Amen.
Forget about what
All
things
right.
good for yourself. Stay committed. Stay focused on what God has for you. What God has for you, it is for you.
Yes,
and
Lord.
you got to believe it. The song says, what's it? Come on, bro. I'll roll with you.
But God.
There's a song that says, no, there's one that says, what God has for me.
It is for me.
What God has for me, it is for me. Choir, can you join on in? Help me out. What God has for me, it is
For me.
Yes, Lord. Claim what God has for you.